On his computer. Woo! Y'all, we are live and direct at 12:36 in the PM. We went over 30 minutes because the great Cspinski just led session 10. This was about releasing your inner villain. And yeah, we got a couple folks that are in overtime right here. And this is part of the Artivist Network and Build sessions that are every 2 weeks. And if you want to join these, if you would like to lead a conversation, if you'd like to invite anyone, no consistencies required, no revealing of your camera, whatever is required, you can just come in here and be an authentic space that's every other Monday on Zoom, 10 a.m. to noon. So when this conflict was releasing your inner villain, we're going to get some reflections from the squado that's out here. I'll just leave it open to whoever feels like saying something, but I'll start it off with saying that all of us contain light energy and dark energy. They're what make us. You can't eliminate all of your dark energy and you can't become a big ball of light. You will always be whatever it looks like, the yin yang, this gray mess. And as much as we try to control things, there's just so much we can't. So we released our inner villain today. I'll start off with Cspin because he might have to hop out soon and just give y'all a little bit of time to give a little bit of reflection on what happened in this session and maybe some things that it helped you. Spin, take it away.
So we speak. Am I? Yeah, I'm in. So we got to speak about a lot of the things that bother us, what pisses us off. Many of us said respect is what they want, and when they feel disrespected, it comes with a confrontation. How am I gonna deal with this? And we spoke on how we're going to focus on not breaking frame, which I like to describe it as like not letting our anger get the most of us and make the wrong decisions. And at the moment, everyone's so different. That moment hits, depending where you are in your life, it affects that second, that decision that we make. Like, should I punch this motherfucker in the face? Versus I'm gonna walk away. Should we walk away? Should we confront it? Everyone has a different way to go about it. We're human, so it is what it is. And that was the best part of it. In this room, everyone had different perspective. We all understood each other. We are not the same. We're all different. Um, in a perfect world, I was asking things like, in a perfect world, would you want to conquer, and how would you go about it? Not all of us want to interfere with someone else's being, right? And most of us just want to be protected and be in our community. And we know, most of us know each other for so many years, and it's just like more layers, and we understand each other even more and more every time we have these uncomfortable conversations. And it's so good because I took something out of it. Leaving now makes me focus on more patience towards like whatever's happening in my life. Take a deep breath, focus, and like don't immediately react. Some people are better at reacting quick and just having that positive situation, like why is, or some people just don't have that patience. But again, that's why we have each other. If anyone needs to vent, I'm here, and we're here to help each other out so we can all move towards a better solution. And that's where I'm gonna leave it at.
Um,
Anyone?
yeah, I really enjoyed. I was actually very much so looking forward to this specific one that you were leading to spin, because so like I'm an artist, and I changed my artist name like last year or the year before. Um, and I changed it from Simone, which is my name, to Lord Scorpio. And it's really cool that we were kind of talking about a villain era, because I always kind of felt like I was being fake nice. Like I just know how to be nice to people, and I know how to treat people. I know how to respect people, and I have kind of how Autumn was saying before, too much sense to not do that. Though sometimes like I shouldn't always be so nice and so giving and so open and so, understanding and so compassionate, because it kind of diminishes my own energy in the space, and my energy might not be good based off of someone being authentic in themselves. So I decided to change my name to this like thing. This just Lord Scorpio. Like, what the hell? It sounds like very extra. Like, what is this? A lot of people think I'm men. I guess I'm a man just because of how audacious of a name that is to give myself. So, I get the misrepresentation. But kind of how Cspin was saying earlier, the change in name was intentional because I too am okay with people perceiving me incorrectly, right? Like I'm okay with you perceiving me as some, the name kind of says something before I even walk into the space, and then you see my being, and then you see what I can do, or you hear what I can do, and you see the art that I create. I like unlocking those levels in perspective that people have. And though they might feel like they might have a conflict with me before I even walk into the room, just because it's like, who names themselves that? Right? Before they even think that, I'm actually gonna prove to you, you're gonna fuck with me. You're actually really gonna fuck with me because I'm actually mad lit. And the thing is, you might perceive me as this, or I might perceive you as that. Whatever it is, I might perceive you as good initially, and then not so good at the end, or vice versa, whatever it is. But there's some power in a name, right? There's a lot of power in a title. There's a lot of power in education, and like being able to say, not only am I telling you this is who I am, but I have this to back it up and also prove to you that this is who I am. So if you want to have an issue with me, just know that it lies in authenticity. So you can't get rid of real. You know what I mean? You can't really like escape a real human being that, differs from you. And I think the big thing in this, the villain era, which is like, the phrase I'm kind of taking away from it, is like, there's a lot of power obviously in being a villain, but I think most of that power comes in like, how does the villain's brain work? They are so methodical. They're so strategic. They're so calculated to their own perception, right? Because what they need to maintain is a perception that makes them seem unhuman, unpredictable, unable to, box in. So I'm okay with calling myself, Simone in some spaces, and being soft and being personal and being intimate with people. And I'm also okay with walking into a room and saying, I'm Lord Scorpio, this is what I do, and this is all you're really going to know about me, because that's all I really care to give you. I don't need to let everybody in to penetrate me so deeply, because unfortunately, if I do let you in and I start caring, I'm going to be offended even more and more by certain things that might happen. If I'm just like, no, I'm going to keep you in this box of my life. You're going to know this persona, you're going to know this costume very well, but that doesn't mean you know who I am. And that's a really cool thing to take away, because I deal with a lot of like imposter syndrome, just navigating life. We were talking about this in the last one. Imposter syndrome is something I kind of feel follows me around a lot. So it's cool to know that it's okay to be a villain in some ways. It's okay, like you said earlier, to bug out. It's okay. It's okay, It's okay if there's natural consequences, and if that means you're gonna smack someone, they're gonna smack you back. You at least got to smack that person, right? So, they'll come back to you, but you got it out. And it's okay to hold it in too if you don't want to let it out, and then walk away and speak on it after, whenever the fuck you're ready to talk about it, if you're ever ready to talk about it. So this was really, really a good session for me.
Anybody else? Josh, the godfather of positive negativity. I think I got it right. This guy is one of the dudes who, I get arrested by the positive police. I'm a falsely accused positive being when I say I'm an authentic being. I think authenticity sometimes gets confused with positivity. But Josh, you were dropping some heavy gems, man. Any final thoughts? The fucking guy. You have to experience this fucker in real life. You missed it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to open the same door for Ayano and Anika. If y'all have anything y'all want to add. So as y'all seeing, to get the exclusives, you got to show your ass up in here to get some of it, Lord Scorpio is just being the kind Lord she is and blessing the peasants with some breadcrumbs for your delicacies. But Ayano, any thoughts? Anika, any thoughts of just anything that went down today, or any just thing on your mind? I like how Ayano's frozen in bliss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
was frozen in my view.
frozen. Yeah, go ahead.
I just um thank you for holding space, and then for Cspin, thank you for facilitating. I really like to hear, like Cspin was sharing, to hear other people's, perspective. It helps me, I really feel connected to everyone. So because I remember Simone was saying earlier, even in a situation you're conflict with someone, you can see yourself in in the person too. So I don't know, that I really felt that. So yeah, thank you. Love you guys.
Eh, Anika, any of your international wisdom to bless us home with, or anything that's just on your mind after participating? And thank you. This was your first session with us. You are always welcome. If you'd like, just throw your email in. We'll keep on inviting you. The topics are different. Whoever leads it is different, but the love and the openness of the space is consistent.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I really like listening to people what they say. Like really like people showing their perspective, and I'm still learning from you all. I'm still a learner. Like I'm not. I like to like go on a debate or in a top. Like I like to talk about things which I have enough knowledge about, which I'm really like not ready about. But today's one was really out of my subject because I don't fight people. I just avoid people. But yeah, you guys made me quite comfortable, and thank you to you all. Yeah, I actually learned a lot today. I love you all.
Aww.
Thank you, Spins, for inviting me. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, well, big love, guys. I think we achieved the mission. And yeah, just once again, I'll be tagging all these people in the description of this video. Follow them. We got answers, man. You got answers. You got answers, I should say. We got questions. You know what I'm saying? Let the questions allow you to reach your own conclusions. No one is a greater authority on your life than you are. And don't relinquish your power, y'all. If the world goes and burns and falls apart, that's okay. Just know that you did your part and it's going to be all right. You know what I mean? And we out here every 2 weeks, Monday, 10 a.m. to noon. Approximately, as you see, we flow with it. And if you want to lead something, once again, hit me up at Yogi, Y-O-G-I, at creativeexpressions.co. And with that said, we're going to say peace to everybody who joined us and shout out to everyone who was there earlier. And have a great start to your week, y'all. Big shout out to the great Cspinski. Catch him at cspinfilms.com. Hire that man, give him all your money, and then work out terms and negotiations that make that feel appropriate. And same thing with everybody in here. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Scala Black.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Bye.